Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, you might have noticed that in the last 24 hours, the entire altcoin market is starting to show a little bit of a reversal. But on the other end, Bitcoin is actually having a very interesting volatile market. The reason I'm using the word interesting is because it's been consolidating between the price of 94 and 96,000. That's a huge range, and the reason for this is because the uncertainty that's starting to build up. There is a lot of whales that decided to take profit from Bitcoin, and there is obviously Nasdaq listing and all of that that's actually manipulating the market with the ETF. So all the whales that decided to take pure profit decided to throw it into smaller altcoins as compared to Bitcoin, and that's the reason why we are seeing more volatile Bitcoin and therefore a reversal from most of the major altcoins. On the other end, will Dogecoin break through 35-cent resistance amid the weak EMAs? And Russia imposes 6-year crypto mining ban across 10 different regions. Dogecoin open interest nears 2-month low following a steep 20% pullback, and Rumble CEO proposes a Bitcoin tipping for creators. This is huge, and the reason they're interested in this because of Tether actually helping them out. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market and especially Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. It will help you stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. While you're there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening in the crypto market. The user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profit. Now, first thing I want to show you guys is actually the open interest. If you do not know, this is the lowest we have been at since the start of November. Ever since the market started climbing, at one point Dogecoin's open interest was over 4 billion, which is huge compared to where we are right now, which is close to 1.7 billion. But what does this mean? This just means that the traders are not very interested in the Dogecoin market right now due to the fact that the market is being so stable and just consolidating. I mean, you can see from the last 3 days we have barely seen any sort of movement ever since the flash crash and the recovery. What does this mean? In the near future, are we going to be seeing some sort of crazy recovery from Dogecoin? And the answer is very likely, because if you look at the overall price action, you can see that there has been 2 instances now. So this hour where I'm making this video, and about 24 hours ago where the market did decide to try to break above the resistance of 32 cents and actually stay there. But there was a lot of whales that decided to throw their money away, and let's just say that caused the correction, or you can say it did have a very strong barrier there which caused the resistance to act strong, and the market did decide to come back. What does this mean? In the short term, you need to pay attention to the amount of people that are buying and selling. It's very clear as compared to during the flash crash. Now we are not seeing that many whale activity. So when the whale activity makes a return, there will be a huge reversal, and that's exactly what's being talked about here. However, the price analysis in the 4-hour chart, the Dogecoin price action reveals a V-shaped recovery, falling to surpass the 34 cents or failing horizontal level. This has marked the formation of a potential rounding bottom pattern which struggles to hold the 20 EMA line at 32 cents. If we're able to do so and the recovery carries on, breaking over 36 cents right now is going to be our first critical resistance. If we're not able to break that and hold 32, then there is a very strong chance, which I've talked about before, falling back down to 26 cents and actually retesting close to it. Right now, the entire market is extremely volatile. I mean, we're seeing some big news come out. First of all, Russia imposes a 6-year crypto ban, and this is coming because Russian lawmaker also approved a seasonal restriction in major crypto mining areas to prevent the power outages. I do see where they're coming from. They just want to ensure that their people of their country are able to use the electricity for the right reason and not just mine crypto, which can be done later as it's not part of the essentials. On the other end, will Dogecoin have a strong pullback after this? Let me tell you one thing, the open interest has definitely seen a really bad couple of days, but back in the day when it did actually initially start and make it to the previous higher highs, Let me tell you one thing, the open interest wasn't too high, but seeing that the open interest is still in so strong favor of the long traders, you don't need to worry about the open interest for now. Now, USDT or Tether actually had a partnership with Rumble, which is a platform like YouTube if you guys do not know. Now, ever since that partnership, now, which was close to $1 billion, they're proposing, or the CEO is proposing, a Bitcoin tipping for the creators of their platform. If they do implement this, this will be the first platform that will slowly start to implement more towards X payments. And MicroStrategy buys another $500 million worth of Bitcoin. What's really interesting about this is they're trying to defend themselves that this purchase is very good, as they're receiving a lot of criticism from their investors, as this could be a really bad move if Bitcoin decides to fall even harder, which has been labeled by a lot of big firms. And another thing which is interesting, if you guys don't know, is the accumulation trend score indicates a strong buying interest in Bitcoin, signaling an escalated accumulation level. So there is a lot of room for Bitcoin to grow, but in the short term there is a chance that we might be seeing a little bit of a pullback before the market is able to show some explosive return. And if you just look on Twitter, you can see MicroStrategy is trending, and that's due to the fact that they are being criticized so heavily of buying so much Bitcoin in a short period of time. And Bitcoin still enjoys the positive momentum despite the recent price correction based on the MVRV. And that should give you perspective why Michael Saylor's company still believes that MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor together can still pump up Bitcoin. And Bitcoin flat, Ethereum, Dogecoins spike ahead of Christmas. What will Christmas bring? After that, the next 6 days are going to be very crucial. And let me tell you one thing, by the end of January, we're going to be seeing an extremely volatile market, as there will be a lot of uncertainty in terms of how the market will react when Trump gets into the office. And that's why the market will become more volatile, as people will be trying to make a decision in terms of what will happen with the overall idea. An indicator turns bullish for Dogecoin and Solana. Will this trigger a new parabolic wave to its all-time high? And that's what I'm talking about. There is a lot of indicators which are helping the price, but at the same time there is a lot of people which are uncertain. And Bank of Italy exposes Bitcoin peer-to-peer platform as tools for crime. Now this is huge, because this is pretty much a way for you to sell your crypto and receiving it in your bank account, but they're saying taxation is not being done. But on the other end, if you think about it, if the crypto is just some sort of payment or something that you just got, I don't know, the regulation would be quite hard to prove. And Wall Street rally lifts investor sentiments while Bitcoin remains stuck. Right now, as I mentioned, Bitcoin is sitting at a very crucial level. Ensuring that Bitcoin price is able to sustain its price and actually climb higher will be very important, but a little bit of a correction could be around the corner. Other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon.